Interesting. Reacts to a great white common, great black common, a good blue rare. And I almost feel like if the answers that we think blue is going to be underdrafted, Displacer Kitten. Displacer Kitten is actually a pretty good pickup. No. It's probably going to be Blessed Hippogriff. The Muralist is also very good. It all depends on like what's flowing at our table. And if it's Enthusiasm is really good. Oh man, there's a lot of good cards here. The Hippogriff just has such an obscene win rate. I think I also want to hedge towards white if I could try and just force myself into the best color. Potentially the Dust Guard on the wheel. I think it's a good start. I'm not going to be upset about it. I think it's like between Blessed, Mephiz Enthusiasm, Guildsworn Prowler. Back-to-back Displacer Kittens, huh? Pilgrim's Eye here is actually not a bad early pickup. It allows us to stay open early, and we actually really don't care about anything else in this whole pack. It seems like the other person took a common as well. Yeah, it's probably going to be the Pilgrim's Eye. It could be the Hill Giant Herd Gorger. They both, I think, are pretty decent pickups. The Pilgrim's Eye does allow us to potentially splash if we pick up anything that is really, really good. The Grim Wanderer is actually a decent pickup, too. 57. Yeah, I think we're going to just go with the... Maybe the Grim Wanderer is the pick. I maybe should have picked the Grim Wanderer there. That was maybe... Okay, a third pick Grim Bounty is pretty good. And that kind of makes me think that we should have picked up that Grim Wanderer earlier. But again, we're trying to stay open, trying to pick the best cards. Hobgoblin Captain's good. Craving of Yanogu is also pretty good. I think I'd be happy with any of those. Yeah. This pack's not gonna be good for us on the wheel. It's gonna come back with a couple of these red cards. Maybe Eyes, which we could potentially play. Okay, a Flame Fist Dust Guard's a pretty good pickup. Sepulchre Ghoul's also a good pickup. Oh, Owl Bear. I think we want to take one of these twos. Between the Ghoul and the Flame Fist Dust Guard. I think I'm really interested in playing this Blessed Hippogriff if possible. The Sepulchre Ghoul would be missed if we were in a black deck, though. Let's take a peek at the Grim Bounty real quick. Yeah, they're both very solid. Alright, we're going to go with the Dust Guard. Just as a nod to saying, okay, I think maybe we'd rather be white than anything else. But if we keep getting past all this good black, we're gonna start snatching it up. I think both of these I'm kind of just lukewarm on. The Valor Singer's actually quite good here. I should kind of keep an eye out for white-red as well as white-black. I think because I have the Grim Bounty, I'd rather be in black if possible. OG here. OG is really interesting in white because you do actually get a number of decent, it might be splashable too, a number of decent enter the battlefield effects with the Priest of Ancient Lore. So we're gonna, I think like there's a world where we could also take Kobold Collar and be like hedging towards white-red as well. But I think we're gonna take OG here because there are... Like, we already have the Pilgrim's Eye. We already have the Dust Guard, so we already have 2 enter the battlefields that are pretty good. Our 4's already getting clogged up a little bit, so we need to focus on the early game if possible. Steadfast Paladin here is a really nice pickup. I'm pretty happy about that. The Band Together is probably the other best card in the pack. Again, another Warcaller, so it seems like we're actually passing a decent red deck around right now. No, that one's not any good for us. This Summon Undead could potentially be playable. Take the Flames of Moradin for just the gems, but I think we actually really need to focus on like what is the best option for this deck. Air Cold Elemental. The Lizard Folk Librarians getting blinked with OG is interesting. I think I'm going to take the black card just to maybe send a little bit of a signal of like, hey, get out of here. That's a Displacer Kitting going all the way around. Okay, I'm going to take the Beholder just because it's decent for top end. We don't really want to play it, but there's a world in best of 3 where the sacrifice and enchantment could come into play. But Guardian Naga, we'll see another Guardian Naga. Passing this Displacer Kitten too is also like, come on. Manticore is fine here with our Pilgrim's Eye. We do see the other Naga. So we have a couple of pretty nice sideboard cards here. We could potentially try and splash this OG if we get any Priests of Ancient Lore. Gale's Redirection. No, I don't think this one's very good. Ooh, a Minthara. Our 4, like I said, is getting a little clogged up already, so we would really need to focus the rest of the draft on drafting like the best. These are like the maybes. Just leave them. It's probably going to be the Minthara. Captain would be good. We could use some 3s. Ooh, a Meteor Golem. Bone Caller. We really do. Bone Caller definitely goes up in decks where you have things that you want to be getting back. But I actually don't think it's all that good. And I don't know if it's even better than the Steadfast Paladin here. The Genasi Rabble Rouser is actually pretty good. My fear is that it steps too far into another lane for something that is unnecessary. But it's not like we're seeing like crazy good white and black. We do have the Blessed Hippogriff and the Grim Bounty and now Minthara. So it's like, okay, that is enough for me to say like try and stay in this lane and maximize this build. Okay, we have Jan Jansen. Jan Jansen, what we could do is we can pretty easily splash with the Pilgrim's Eye and we can Battlecry Goblin. Jan Jansen, we can kind of do some fun stuff. The Pilgrim's Eye gets the never-ending loop going. And he's pretty good in general, I'm pretty sure. Battlecry Goblin's really the other consideration here. Black Market Connections? Oh, I guess it's like... Yeah, I think it's just fine. I thought in the beginning of the format it was going to be like real good, but I think it's just fine. 54.8. I think the fact that you don't have the choice to not lose a life is like one of those things where it's like, oh, this could totally screw you over. We could just take another Deadly Dispute here. It's not much better. I don't know if I hate this. We're going to take the Deadly Dispute. I'm a coward. Cridle's pretty interesting. A Guildsworn Prowler. Okay, so black's kind of flowing in this direction. I like that we're getting a good, strong set of 2-drops to kind of power us through the early game. We could use some help in the mid game and some better late game as well as better interaction. Grim Wanderer's pretty good. He's definitely not bad. Just like a big body. Chain Devil. We play Chain Devil. Again, we're already pretty glutted at 4. I don't know how much we're actually trying to splash. Oof, okay, it looks like other people are in our lane. Okay, the Flame Fist Officer here might just help fill up our 3-drop slot. If we get a Hook Horror, then we can get a Hook Horror later, maybe. Okay, let's take the 3-drop just to fill the slot a little bit better right now. Allura. It looks like that blue splash is really potentially there, though. Do we have any on-hit effects? Well, the lifelink is really nice. Part of me really wants to take Allura. Like, it feels like that blue splash might be there. A rally maneuver's fine. But like, you really gotta ask, like, what are you willing to, how far are you willing to stretch your mana base in, it's too many 4s, in draft, which is, the answer should be not very far. Grave Choice is really nice. Mind Spike is also really good. Well, I guess not in draft, so I guess it's probably gonna be the Grave Choice. Meteor Golem would be nice. Hippogriff would be really nice. Oh, damn. What do we need? 13-5. We need more interaction. So I think it's going to be the Grave Choice. Ideally, we'd like to cut Rally Maneuver and Flame Fist, so we need to beef up our 3 a bit, and our 5 and 6 as well. I'm giving someone an absolute... Maybe just another Hippogriff is just too good. I want that Grave Choice, but you know what? We saw some black flowing to us. Yeah, I think it's just the 2-drop. 14-4. The Minimus Containment. It's really not that good, but we need another piece of interaction. Oh, we actually took out the Grim Bounty. That's definitely in there. Soldiers was nice. The Hook Horror is fine for Deadly Dispute. I also like kind of want this Paladin because we just don't really have a 5-drop yet, and it's a good way to kind of cap off our aggressive decks. I think we need to fill up that part of the slot a little bit sooner rather than later. Another Grim Wanderer. A Steadfast Unicorn, let's go. Nice. Like, our top end's not crazy good or anything. Ugh, I don't even love our middle of the game, but it could be okay. They're, like, playable. Rally Maneuver, Flame Fist Officer aren't, like, total nightmares. Yeah, they're not awful. Oh, you hear something on watch, thank goodness. Yeah, we definitely need another piece of interaction right now, and that's exactly it. Okay, now we get to kind of upgrade. Now that we like have a deck, we get to look for upgrades. A Valiant Farewell is nice. We have too many 4s as it is. I would kind of like to cut this, maybe the Chain Devil if possible. We like have too many 4s as it is. 16-7. I don't want to play this Cleric. We already have a Summon Undead. It might just be the Prism. Would we even play the Prism? And I think the answer is no. 16-7. Well, ideally would like to upgrade this 3. Armor of Shadows might just be better than like Rally Maneuver. It's just so efficient. Yeah, I think it is. I think that is like a little bit of an upgrade there. So we can do that. And I do think the Nefarious Imp is also better than the Flame Fist Officer. Yeah, it is. Cool. We got some upgrades. That's what we're talking about. Nice. Sideboard Clutches, I think, is pretty good. We also have the sideboard Naga in case we need to deal with the artifact or enchantment stuff. I think we're actually okay. We have a okay sideboard for a little bit more removal. Wow, we're okay. We're getting there. I think this wound up fine. I don't know. We'll see if this is a 3-0. The fact that you have to go 3-0 is just so crazy. We do have 2 blessed hippogriffs though, and like a lot of good things to jump. Like these 3-1s are awesome to jump. The lifelink is great to jump. I mean, it's not awful. It's just like not that strong. Get into it. We got this. Alright, day 2, draft 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If anyone doesn't know what Esporter is, we run Magic the Gathering rec leagues that combine ROM 124, that combine 4 weeks of pro coaching, individualized replay reviews and feedback, weekly scrimmages and group play opportunities that all culminate in a championship tournament for prizes. If you want to learn more, you can type !Esporter in the chat. You can go to our website. We can mulligan this hand. Oh, gosh. It's just like, it's very, very close with 2 2-drop plays, and we need any land to be able to play something in 2 draws. Any land in 2 draws. So we have like a better than 50% chance of getting one. It's like less than 50% than a 50% chance of getting a land. 2 coin flips. We have a 1 play. This is risky. Ugh. Crap. In 2 draws, are we going to win a coin flip? I think the responsible thing is to mulligan. Ugh. Yeah, we'll keep. All right, whatever. I'm glad that we did that, but I'm like upset that we did that, but I'm also glad. It was like as close to an obvious mulligan as you can get. Like you don't want to be effing around with that. Rom 124. Rom, are you on the leaderboards for 17 lands? Let's go look. He's not. Maybe we'll get lucky. He's just a man. He's just a man. Let's offer. He's probably going to take it because no one wants to keep the... Alright. I was going to say, no one wants to keep, let me keep the unicorn on the battlefield for all that long. I feel like I've seen this name before. Maybe I've either like played him or something. I don't know. No play would be nice, but I feel like that's asking a lot. Interesting. He's probably not going to let through. He's probably going to trade the unicorn. If he trades the basilisk, that's pretty interesting. I feel like maybe that's just like a higher value thing to keep on the battlefield. We should also maybe try and preserve our creatures until we land Minthara on the battlefield because we want her intensity to start to go up. Oh, Lucamania? Oh my god. Lucamina? Lucamania. That's what they call the craze sweeping Mavericks nation. You dirty hoe. He gets to go 1-for-1 with the officer. Oh, God, Luca Mina is really scary. She's just so hard to deal with. The pump and swing forces him to double block everything. I think we get out Minthara and then do it next turn. Just so scared of letting him specialize Lucamina. Alright, Lucamina is very good. We don't have a way to exile her, unfortunately. Opponent's got all their mana. Yeah, I think there was a green dick in. It's fine. It's not great, but is Minthara one of our better cards? I think the answer is yes. Do I want to trade my unicorn? I think no. I think not when I can pump. He's not gonna. I could pump, swing with vigilance, and then have a blockers next turn. I think we need to like raise a little bit. I would love for him to double block. I'm happy trading that if he wants to trade that. Taking 8's pretty massive. You only do that so many times. Oh gosh, he's gonna herd gorger us. She's just so scary. Okay. I'll double blocks. I'll put double blocks. The Grim Wanderer. And keep our unicorn. And we're way behind, right? I think we have to try it though, because his pumped unicorn is going to be like too bad for us. And then if we trade Duskguard for unicorn, he can't. Well, I guess he could pump block. We don't want him pumping. This is rough. This is not great for us. I don't want him getting like the free trade without having to put mana into blocking. Danger at any point. Oh, excuse me? Oh my god, this guy's got 2 mythics on color. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Jeez. I don't know if I can win this. I like have to attack? Do I have to attack? I leave up blocks. He's got 4/7, so he can pump once on the unicorn. I think I land. I Manticore and leave up Deadly Dispute. Manticore block. Deadly Disputed, draw 2. Gross. Oh, but he can't play that. Because they're legendary, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, but it's also not great for us. Alright, pump it again. What? Wait, why do they perpetually gain double team? That's so gross. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Gotta flash him in. Okay, that's actually not bad. Hot diggity dog. That's interesting. Let's see if he takes... Like, maybe he just wants to trade. He's gonna be able to make the hawk form again, which I hate. But it's actually not that awful. Okay, we leave up our Dilly Dispute again, which is good. Perpetual double team? What is this crap? My god, who gets 2 mythics on color in a money draft? Ugh. I'm not mad, I'm just scared and disappointed that my opponent is dropping mythic after mythic out. Oh god, this is extremely frustrating. Gross. It's absolutely disgusting. Can't even block his stupid 3/3. Okay, that's interesting. Ugh. He's gonna pump. He's gonna pump, swings in, double teams all his shit. He just gets more. Lucamina does not have double team because she came back. But he's gonna pump, he's gonna offer trades. I'm gonna have to block in the air. I give the Blessed Hippogriff. No, I give the Grim Wanderer indestructible. Jeez, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Sword to the Legion, Lucamina. So we need enchantment removal. And do I deal with her early? I understand, yes. So we can kill Lucamina. We can block the hawk form. And then kill Lucamina with the Grim Wanderer pumped. And block sack the Hippogriff. Take 3. This is gross. This is like making me sick. What a freaking bummer. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure when I was thinking about the Steadfast. Okay. I'm gonna go indestructible to kill Lucamina because she's a dirty hoe. And we're gonna sacrifice the Blessed Hippogriff so it doesn't get all that life link. We get a couple of lands, baby. You know, you love to see it. I don't. What can possibly? Just so stupid. I'm so frustrated. We can play both. And it's like we kill the hawk form and plays another hawk form. I don't think we have this one. I think we actually lose next turn. I kill. It goes back to Lucamina. I play the Blessed Hippogriff. We have 2 blockers. He's got 3 attackers. Next turn, he plays out the freaking hook. He still wins. Okay. I think in order to conserve information, we're going to concede. Okay. It's unfortunate. His deck is pretty spicy. Oh. I actually think Demogorgon's Clutches and Guardian Naga both get better against him. And the removal, the Spike Pig Trap, actually gets a bit worse. Because it's already pretty bad. I think we're going to play the Guardian Naga because we want that at 3 ability to exile that. Well, it's going to come down on 6, but I'm interested in these clutches. He doesn't have a lot of mechanics to draw cards, so I feel like he's going to be hanging on to like the important stuff. This Manticore just really didn't do much for us. Give it a try. What else could maybe be good? If we could win some combats early, like with the rally maneuver. The mill might get us a little lucky. We should get a little lucky. Double mythic on in his colors. Draft deck. That looks like one that could go 3-0. Play first, baby. Oh, we have all our colors. Big deal. Big deal. We have a 1 into 2 into 3. Oh my gosh. We can go get our second black or our second white. I think we probably want our second black first. Okay, we're definitely keeping. It's a good one. Well, that answers our question. We can go get our second black because we have our second white. Wow, okay. It's looking like a good start for us. Oh, Oppo missing. We even have both of our reds. Totally unnecessary, but we have them. Okay, let's go get another black. Hey, this might be the game, folks. This might be the... I love taking actions. I would like to take that action. Yes, please. I also really love the next turn pump. He's over here cycling. Okay. We got a chance, folks. We got a chance, folks. Tell me we could get a little lucky. That's all we ever needed was just to get a little lucky. Okay, we're going to activate here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's move it. Go. And go. Devoted Paladin attack next turn looks pretty good as well. We got a bunch of extra lands, which I don't love, but it'll get us to our Naga if we get any of our big boys. 2/2? He's got to gain 3 life. Wow, that seems reckless to me. Get an 8, 15, 2 life, fine. Vigilance here is pretty spicy. Don't love it. Well, at least next turn we get to CFS Paladin and activate Unicorn. Would I trade? I would trade. I think I would. Should take away one of his blockers, trade my 2 for his 4. I think I'm okay with that. Keeping Oppo on his back foot a little bit. What up, Nugs? yeah, he definitely did not top deck lands the next 5 turns, Nugs. We're not going to block here. Jeez Louise. So we have access to 7 mana right now. Kind of stinks that he was able to get rid of. You know, a part of me is thinking that I like wish I had taken a Minimus containment in the draft earlier when we had seen the opportunity to pick it up. And I say that I do not want to trade unicorns. And I say that because Minimus containment actually has been particularly bad in this format. But I think when you're low on removal, just getting any kind of removal is pretty important. He's gonna do both. It's really interesting. Oh, get a 1. He's got 2 mana. He could have a Valiant Farewell. I think that's it. I think that's just the Valiant Farewell. I could double block Steadfast Paladin Pilgrim's Eye, and he kills the Pilgrim's Eye. I don't hate it. To get rid of his unicorn. Oh, I like that he leaves us with the Pilgrim's Eye. Valiant Farewell. You hear something on watch. Oh my god, Michael. Get blown out, dude. You gotta really think about all the options here. I can't even play that? Oh my god, I didn't even think about you hear something on watch. Oh my god. I can double pump, swing. Then I cannot play the Grim Wanderer. He double blocks. And he cannot kill. So I get, that's the only thing I can do is the double pump here. I have a couple of bigger pickups here, like the Hippogriff would be nice, Baleful Beholder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, even the Demogorgon's Clutches would be pretty good. I have a couple of pretty big pickups. Jeez, this guy's been high rolling these live. Interesting. Grim Bounty also allows us to then play Grim Wanderer. There's no reason to hang on to this, especially if we're just going to play out our hand. I really don't want to play the Grim Bounty on any of this garbage. I'd rather play it on a Lucamina. That really is so... I fear it's conceding defeat if I play the Grim Bounty on one of these creatures, because he's got better things that we need to be able to target, and I'm not really scared of anything else he's put out so far. But I do not have good blockers. I'm not able to pump on his turn. Yeah, I got 2 timeouts. Bounty into Wanderer just allows me to. So I'd have to bounty the Basilisk, and we hope he has nothing. Then he's just been pumping, passing. I think we have to do this to try and pass and win. Like we need to get a little lucky. Hopefully he just has like nothing in hand. I think this is just the play to try and win now before he draws into anything else, because I think the longer we let him go, the stronger his deck is. Double pump. His double pump next turn forces him to double block. It allows us to kill whatever he puts out. Okay. Activate 1. Activate 2. Forces him to double block. I think we like really had to just win then. Okay, it's forcing the double block, and I don't hate it. Like, oh god, this is where things get scary. We get to Deadly Dispute away our treasure, hopefully to draw into some gas. Oh god, he's so far ahead on cards. Okay, it's not that far ahead. He's 2 cards ahead. Okay. Ooh, that is a huge pickup. I don't love that we milled 2 lands there. I think we just play out the Hippogriff. I think we have to play out the Hippogriff because then we get the jump and the double pump. And we can race. Double pump puts us at 3, 5, 2-turn clock. We are on a 3-turn clock if he gets no additional points of power on the battlefield. Can we steal this? Oh my god. 8, 9. Oh, no. Duh. We're on a 2-turn clock as well. We're on a 2-turn clock as well, but we're... Oh, fuck. Are you kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, he just gets to go get a land and immediately specialize? Oh my god! What kind of draw is that? Ugh. Alright. I'm a little disappointed. Oppo. His deck was good. His deck was good, but I actually don't think it's phenomenal. I think he just really got to push through off of the power of his mythics. We got him closer to that, too. We got him that draw. He would have had 2 more. But I think, you know, getting rid of the containment and the Flaming Fist Officer was, like, good enough. Alright, do we have a way to kill him next turn, maybe? Take 12. Alright, so we have 2, 3 damage on board. We have the double pump. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have the double pump. So that means 3, 7. The Valiant Farewell. The Valiant Farewell is exactly lethal. The Valiant Farewell is exactly lethal. Okay, we have 1 out. We have... Is that it? This Valiant Farewell, you hear something and watch. We have a 10% chance of winning. Valiant Farewell, or you hear something on watch. Both do it. Okay, we have 2 outs. All right, folks, we got a 10% chance. Valiant, a little less than 10% chance, but come on, Valiant Farewell. Oh, you hear something on watch. We're the only 2. Yeah, we needed the 2 extra points of damage. So he pumps again next turn. We have all these blockers. We can't do anything about it. He gets through 1 of them. He double 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't actually double pump. He can only single pump. So we block Beholder to Dragonborn. Ugh, and then everything just dies. 10. Saxon Enchantment doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I think we needed the 2 extra points of damage with the 2 outs to get us there. So if he doesn't see lethal next turn, this is a way to... Okay. We could still pump once and push this turn, which is actually not the worst. Each opponent sacks an enchantment. He doesn't have an enchantment. I just double check. He does not have an enchantment. I do not have anything Minimist contained. We're going to activate once. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was our only out. And this, with his pump, actually gets him lethal, I'm fairly certain. I guess if we keep the Blessed Hippogriff blocking so that it doesn't die now, there's just no way to do it. Especially if he pumps Lucamina. Yeah, that was really... This was close. That sucks. We had 2 outs. We had 2 outs to steal a W with the You Hear Something on Watch or Valiant Farewell, but those are the only 2 things that would have we would have been able to double pump on the Steadfast Unicorn, getting 7 damage with the Hippogriff and Unicorn, and then the 2 from the Here Something I Want or Valiant Farewell. Yeah, we didn't have another way. That was the only out. Oh, he gets the flying life linker. Pretty brutal. Oh, this is a very interesting attack, though. Like, I'm tapped out. I have no cards in hand. He should be swinging out. Really bummer. Bummer to lose to Mythics, man. But that's just this name of the game. I actually didn't even see any Mythics in my draft. I saw my first rare was a Displacer Kitten, which literally wheeled to me. My second rare was also not good. I think it was like the belt or something. The green belt. Yeah, I had a rough one. Ugh. I mean, we're technically not dead if I just block like this. And like, what are we hoping for? Now we really don't have any outs with him back up to 9. It's our only option. Legendary creature, Druid. It's your turn, felt all damage. Yeah, we lose in the air. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, it was fun. Losing to Mythics. I don't feel too bad about it. I don't feel too bad about it because even if I were to go back and look, I think that we played it mostly right. Firing off that Grim Bounty to try and get out the Grim Wanderer may have been. That was the one choice where I was like, you know what? I'm not sure this is the right thing to do. Because I think we needed to hang on to it for Lucamina. Had we hung on to it for Lucamina, where would we have been? Brutal. Brutal. Hey, what can you do? Sometimes you need to get a little lucky. You also need to run hot. Today we did not get lucky, and the opponent ran hot. But that was still fun. All right, well, thanks for coming to hang out, guys. I'm going to wrap it up there. I was hoping for a little bit longer run, but that's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. Again, my name is Michael Quente in Discord. I'm the CEO of Esporter. We do 4 weeks of pro coach, MTG rec leagues, video game rec leagues with pro coaching, individualized replay reviews, feedback for your gameplay, weekly scrimmages and group play opportunities that all culminate into a championship tournament for prizes. So if you're interested, come join us. Check us out at esporter.win. We would love to have you join one of our splits.